I said, "O King of Beauties, have mercy on this lonely soul." She replied, "Whoever pursues their heart, the poor stranger, loses his way." I begged, "Don't leave, linger a moment," she said, "forgive me. A gentle soul reared at home can't bear the sorrow of such a wanderer. Why would one lying soft on royal sable care at all, if the poor stranger's bed is thorns and stones instead of down? O you, in whose chain-like tresses many friends find a place, how beautifully that scented mole sits on your glowing face, lonely yet embraced. The color of wine reflected on your moon-like cheek appears, like redbud leaves upon white jasmine, strange, enchanting, dear. And that ant-like line of hair round your face feels so alone. Though in the gallery of beauty, such a dark streak isn't rare or unknown." I said, "O black-tressed one, whose locks are like the night of exiles. At dawn beware the wail that rises from this stranger's trials." She answered, "Hafez, even the familiar ones are lost in wonder's state. It's no surprise this weary and poor exile should wait." Translation preserving rhyme and rhythm. I pleaded, "Queen of beauty, pity show, upon this lonely soul bestow." She answered, "He who follows heart's command becomes a stranger, lost in this land." I cried, "A moment stay, please do not leave." She spoke, "Forgive, a sheltered heart can't grieve or bear the burden of such lonely pain. My soul's not bred to suffer in the rain. She sleeps on ermine, royal, soft, and sweet. Why care if thorns and stones make a stranger's bed complete? O you with tresses twined in chains so long, how fair your beauty mole, alone among the throng. The wine's reflection glows upon your cheek, like crimson leaves on snow-white jasmine sleek. That subtle line, like an ant, upon your face, seems strange, although in beauty's gallery it finds a place." I said, "O dusk of night, your locks so deep, beware the wail of dawn when strangers weep." She answered, "Hafez, friends are stunned by fate, so why not rest? You lonely, weary soul, just wait." Line-by-line analysis, meaning, symbolism, and cultural allusions. Literal meaning and symbolism. First stanza. The poet appeals to the king of beauties, the beloved, an archetype in Persian poetry possibly representing the divine, a lover, or ideal beauty, asking for mercy on his lonely, exiled self. Gharib means stranger, exile, spiritually or geographically. Second stanza. The beloved response. Whoever follows the heart will lose the path. The stranger is one who leaves rationality for love, the Sufi way, risking losing their way in pursuit of truth or union. Third stanza. The poet begs for the beloved to stay. She answers, "Excuse me, I cannot." The beloved embodies aloofness. The divine can seem distant, beyond mortal endurance. Fourth stanza. Continuing, she says, "How could one reared in comfort bear a stranger's sorrow? The beloved, nurtured in luxury, is not built for the suffering love brings." This references the inequality between the suffering lover and the indifferent beloved. Fifth stanza. To one sleeping on royal ermine, luxurious fur, what care for the sorrow of a stranger? The contrast underlines the differing worlds, luxury versus suffering, the lover's hardship versus the beloved's comfort. Sixth stanza. If the stranger makes a bed of thorns and stones, what of it? Sufi metaphysics. The path of love is hard, often met with indifference from the goal pursued. Seventh stanza. In the chains of your tresses live so many lovers. The beloved's hair traps many, symbol of beauty, allure, or the multifaceted divine. Chains are both captivating and imprisoning. Eighth stanza. That dark, scented mole on your radiant face. How beautifully it sits, strange and alone. The mole, beauty spot, is a rare charm. Its strangeness also evokes themes of loneliness and singularity. Ninth stanza. The reflection of wine appears in your moon-like face. Wine and the moon are familiar Sufi allegories for divine presence and spiritual intoxication. 10th stanza. Like a redbud leaf upon a white blossom, strange, vivid. Contrasting colors emphasize beauty, unfamiliarity, and allure, the enchanting and unsettling aspect of love or mystical encounter. 11th stanza. That ant-like line, slight facial hair, about your face looks lonely. Ant is a metaphor for delicate, winding beauty. Lonely because it is unique, perhaps rare on a garden face of beauty. 12th stanza. Though in the gallery of beauty, the dark streak isn't actually strange. While the beauty mark or hair may be rare, it belongs to the familiar imagery of Persian beauty culture. 13th stanza. I said, O night of the exiles, your locks are black as a mourner's night. Shabi Garibain is a culturally loaded phrase alluding to nights of sorrow and separation as observed in Islamic rituals, but also connoting despair in romantic exile. 14th stanza. At dawn, beware the stranger's lament. Sufis believed in the efficacy of dawn prayers and the weeping of the sorrowful. Dawn is a mystical hour of hope or acceptance. 15th stanza. Hafez, the familiar ones dwell in bewilderment. The beloved finalizes by stating even the insiders are lost in perplexity. Ultimate spiritual humility, nobody reaches certainty. 16th stanza. No wonder if the weary, poor stranger just sits. The stranger, broken and exhausted, finds rest in alienation and acceptance, a central Sufi message. Key symbolic and cultural notes. Stranger, Garib, dual meaning of exile and spiritual traveler. Beloved could be a human beloved, but in mystic readings represents the divine. Wine, moon, beauty mark, frequent Sufi metaphors for spiritual intoxication and divine beauty. Tresses, chains, symbolize both the alluring and ensnaring qualities of love or divinity. Bed of thorns, ermine, the sharp contrast between the lover's suffering and the beloved's indifference. Dawn lament, alluding to the cultural and religious significance of dawn as a time for spiritual awakening or the acceptance of fate. Hello, dear friends. I invite your beautiful gaze to watch the second sonnet of Hafez's Divan.
گفتم ای سلطان خوبان رحم کن بر این غریب. گفت در دنبال دل ره گم کند مسکین غریب. گفتمش مگذر زمانی، گفت معذورم بدار. خانه پروردی چه تاب آرد غم چندین غریب. خفته بر سنجاب شاهی نازنینی را چه غم. گر ز خار و خاره سازد بستر و بالین غریب. ای که در زنجیر زلفت جای چندین آشناست. خوش فتاد آن خال مشکین بر رخ رنگین غریب. می نماید عکس می در رنگ روی مهوشت. همچو برگ ارغوان بر صفحه نسرین غریب. بس غریب افتاده است آن مور خط گرد رخت. گرچه نبود در نگارستان خط مشکین غریب. گفتم ای شام غریبان طره شبرنگ تو. در سحرگاهان حذر کن چون بنالد این غریب. گفت حافظ آشنایان در مقام حیرتند. دور نبود گر نشیند خسته و مسکین غریب.
Now we have come to the end of this part. Thank you for being with me until the end of the video. Thank you for your support for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Be sure to share your valuable opinions about the different parts of this video. Take care of yourself. Until the next video, goodbye.